In the middle of Berkeley's campus stands the four-story CV Starr Library. It opened in March. Library director Peter Zhao says the facility is named after the late Cornelius Vander Starr, a UC Berkeley undergraduate and insurance pioneer with a deep interest in Asia. Zhao says the building is unique on U.S. college campuses.
This is the first freestanding building ever constructed to house an East Asian collection in the United States.
Among the treasures in the library are Chinese texts printed by woodblock more than 1,000 years before Johannes Gutenberg developed his printing press. There are also antique Japanese maps that not only instruct but delight and entertain.
We collect materials from primarily three countries: China, Japan, and Korea. In terms of the languages, our collections are in Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Tibetan, some Mongolian, and some Manchu language publications as well.
Executive Manager Deborah Rudolph says these items cannot be purchased today at any price.
People might wonder, how can an old book have content that a newer reprint of it doesn't have? Well, for one thing, a lot of these books, as you can see, have annotations in them. Those annotations may give a scholar insight into the way a particular work was perceived at that time. Another thing is we have lots of manuscripts. Some of these are manuscripts that have never been published, and some are unpublished manuscripts by well-published intellectuals.
This is a large album. Each page is illustrated with a different scene from the play.
Since March, art history professor Patricia Berger has held her weekly seminar here. She says the students focus on old books and albums.
Also, we looked at rubbings taken from stone engravings. Some of the great sculptural monuments in China are represented here in rubbing form. And that's wonderful. This is an early way of reproducing things in the days before photography.
Sum Kim is one of Professor Berger's students. She says the library is adding to her experience.
It really helped me to learn from here, from professors, from librarians, how to handle, for example, how to flip over the pages and how to cover my brief when I look at this 1,000 years of old books and paintings.
Michelle Lee also studies with Professor Berger.
I never really had an opportunity to be up close and personal with these objects. In Taiwan, it was always the National Palace Museum, and when you go, there are very thick glasses between you and the object. But when I came to Berkeley, it became this very unique opportunity to actually see or handle some of the material.
The library's reading room also attracts students who are not majoring in East Asian studies. Ron Brown is studying Southeast Asian politics and economics.
The atmosphere is very attractive, the natural lighting. It's a new facility on campus, so it also provides kind of a unique intellectual connection. The group of young intellectuals that are attracted here, I think, is appealing.
Library officials hope the facility will be where West meets and learns to understand East. For Faiza Elmasry, I'm Pearson, VOA News.